What's up guys, Schmitty here, welcome back to another video, and today is the last day of 2018, and so we're going to be doing a video that I'm sure you guys have seen 900 times already in your sub boxes, but today we're going to be doing my 2018 in review. And it's crazy to think that this is already the end of 2018 because in some ways it seems like the year just started, but you know, looking back on it, there's been a lot of stuff that's gone down this year, especially with my channel. And so coming into 2018, and I'm not even sure how many of you guys know this, but coming into the year this year, I just had barely over like 200 subscribers. That was it. Not a lot. Never very much substance or much of anything with the channel, but it didn't take long, just a week or a couple weeks into 2018. Then out of nowhere, my channel just got this massive, unexpected jump off of a couple of videos that I never would have guessed would have been the ones to ever blow up if I was to have one blow up on my channel. Because at the very start of the year in January, Call of Duty Black Ops, the original, had this unexpected jump in player numbers up to over 100,000 players, at least supposedly. And so I thought it would be cool to make a video kind of giving a theory on what I thought may be going on with the original Black Ops. I didn't really think any of it was true, but I just thought nonetheless it would be cool to speculate kind of a what if with the game. And then that video got a lot of push very quickly, and then because of some of the comments I got on that video, I made a follow-up video about what a lot of the comments were telling me was going on with Black Ops 1, and that follow-up video took off even more than the first one. And that video is the most viewed video on my channel by far, with well over 120,000 views, which is still mind-blowing to this day. And that video is the reason a lot of you guys are here. And I'll never forget that entire week. I mean, just literally a new subscriber to the channel, what seemed like every 30 seconds. I still had like emails on for new subscribers to the channel, so every time there was a new sub, like Google would send me an email. That was still going on during this, so it was like every 20-30 seconds my computer bing, 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 just it was nuts. And it was just one of the coolest experiences, because after doing YouTube for a couple years and just not really having much of anything, I mean, having a great time doing it, of course, but just not having like a great push of viewers and subscribers, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere the most unexpected thing happens with, you know, a couple videos. It was awesome, and I mean that just was only the start of the year. And I knew before, very early in the year, that was going to end up being the highlight of my 2018, and that still is the case. I mean, there was just really no better way to start off the year. I mean, from there, just grinded out a bunch of other content, of course, on multiple different Call of Duties. Played World War II for a little bit, then eventually just pretty much, for the most part at least, gave up on the game. Played a bunch of old Call of Duties, made a bunch of different videos on all kinds of different games. Then in March, the hype for Black Ops 4 started up. Of course, all tons of leaks, rumors, all that stuff. We had the official, or I guess the teaser reveal on like March 8th, and then kind of did like a bunch of throwback Black Ops 3 content, getting ready for Black Ops 4. We had the community reveal event on May 17th, which was wild. There was just a bunch of lead up and all this stuff, to a bunch of speculation with Black Ops 4, with all kinds of different stuff with the multiplayer, stuff with Blackout. In August, we got the multiplayer beta. That's also the same month that I went for the SOAR-C this year. That was a great time, made a bunch of great videos, and one of the videos that I'm probably the most proud of ever being that intro video to it. We then had the Blackout beta, we had the launch of Black Ops 4, just a bunch of stuff go down on the channel this year. That's not even scratching the surface with a lot of it, but overall, that's the grand perspective of what's gone down on the channel. And in 2018, I went back and looked, and this is video number 205 of 2018, which is wild. That's a lot of videos in one year, at least for me. I've never done anything close to that many videos in one year. And from the start of 2018 to the very end, there has been an insane amount of support that, like I said, I never saw coming. You know, I got very lucky and very fortunate that those couple of videos did as well as they did to bring a lot of viewers to my channel, but a lot of you guys stuck around and have supported the channel ever since then, which I don't even have the words to thank you guys enough for that, because this is a hobby and on a platform and doing something that just, there are no guarantees ever. You can do a lot of things, you can do a lot of the right things, and at the end of the day, there are zero guarantees with YouTube, with creating content. And so to be lucky and to be fortunate enough to have the growth and the success that I've had on the channel this year is amazing. I mean, we went from like just over 200 to just under 3,700 subscribers this year. I think I might have had maybe just under 10,000 total views on my channel prior to this year. Now we're almost at 500,000. I got partnered and monetized with YouTube this year, which it still blows my mind to this day. And it's just so nice to finally have this subscriber base, this fan base, I guess. I hate to even call it that. But to go from like an average view count per video of like maybe 15 to like hundreds to sometimes thousands of you guys watching all my videos. It's just wild. It's been a great 2018, surely one of the best years of my life, the best year by far on my channel. And just a year of a lot of fun content, a lot of stuff that I'll always remember. And it came at a great time when it did in January, because I don't think I've ever told this story on the channel before, but the start to 2018, before the blow up on the channel, was horrific in some aspects. A lot of you guys don't know this if you weren't around the channel probably before, you know, the massive influx of new subscribers and viewers. But right at the start of 2018, I was supposed to move. I was supposed to be gone. I was not supposed to be where I'm at right now. I was supposed to move out of state to an entirely new college to live there. I was supposed to move at the start of the year. It was just going to be the start of a whole new experience, and hopefully something that just led to a lot of really cool things in life. And unfortunately, at the start of the year, that really fell through. I'm not going to go into specific details. It wasn't anything super horrific. It's just not my place to share those details. And at the end of the day, it's kind of irrelevant to share anyway. But it really sucked. You know, for the first time in my life at the start of the year, I felt like I finally had life figured out and finally had like a path to follow along in life that was just going to actually lead me somewhere. I just wasn't at some stuck standstill spot. And then at the start of the year, when that all just kind of fell apart, fell through, and then I was just kind of back to square one, it sucked. I hated it. And it made me really sad, really upset that when I was finally out of that point of just not knowing where life was going, you know, I finally got out of that, and then it was just kind of back to that after everything fell through. It really sucked, and it just left me feeling like why? Out of all things, out of all times, like why? Like why did this have to happen at this time? Why did this have to happen to me? Things seemed so great, like they were just going to end up so well. And then it all fell apart, which sucked. But it was that week after that my channel finally took off. It finally had a massive, massive growth to it, an influx, like I said, of a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new viewers. And at the end of the day, when all that stuff fell through from moving, you know, I quickly realized that would have never happened had I moved, had I left, had I gone on to that, I guess, new life, had I never been here to make those videos that blew up, because maybe I still would have made them. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I just would have said, I got other stuff going on. You know, I'm not going to focus on that. But because I was here, had the time to do them, was able to put them up, I just, you know, I can't help but think, I can't guarantee it, but I can't help but think that never would have happened had I left, had I moved. And I see this stuff so many times, and it's just why I'm a firm believer that there's just a reason for everything that happens in life, especially the bad things, especially when things seem so low, like they're just, everything fell apart and they couldn't get better. There's a reason for that, and there's better stuff coming. There's better days ahead. Because like I said, had all that stuff not fallen apart, had I actually moved, I may not have done those videos. I still would have done YouTube, but just with the whole moving process, getting acclimated to an entirely new setting, those videos just may not have went up when they did, or if at all. And those few videos are a large reason to where my channel is at where it's at right now. And so all the time, you know, all that stuff falling apart really sucked. It ended up being one of the best things that could have happened in 2018, because it led me to where I'm at right now. I would not change things. I would not have things a different way. I don't wish, really, in the grand scheme of things, that, you know, things would have worked out. I mean, I would have liked for them not to fall apart. But, you know, just the way things are, I wouldn't have it another way. And that was one of the big monumental things of the year. It came right at the very beginning of the year, and it just really set the tone for the rest of 2018. And that ended up being one of my big takeaways from the year is, you know, when things seem bad, when they seem down, when they seem like they're not right, just wait, just calm down, just be patient, because there may be better things just right around the corner. But yeah, man, I mean, 2018 has just overall been one of the greatest, one of the most fun years of my life. Here on the channel, creating content, playing games, I've had so much fun. Maybe some of the most fun I've had, you know, playing games, especially with friends, you know, with all kinds of different games this year, with Call of Duty, even with Fortnite a little bit, even though I didn't upload a lot of it on my channel. I played a lot of it off screen. Just a lot of great things, a lot of really cool things this year. I mean, obviously the one at the start being the most monumental. Just a lot of enjoying myself this year. Doing a lot of the things I love, just having fun with a lot of the things I do. And that as well was another one of the big takeaways this year, was just I just had a lot of fun doing things that I wanted to do this year. And it felt really good to be able to do that, and, you know, with the channel to be able to have a lot of support behind that. It was just such a great year, man. I mean, it wasn't without its down points or some of its more sucky moments, but all in all, very grateful, very thankful for a lot of the things that happened this year. And a lot of it is just so much due to you guys watching and supporting my videos. I feel like I say it a lot, but I feel like don't say it enough, is I'm just so thankful for every single person that stops by, watches the videos, leaves ratings on the videos, comments on the videos. I can do whatever kind of videos, make whatever kind of content I want. I can make the greatest content in the world, but with nobody watching it, it's all irrelevant. And so once again, thank you to all of you guys for all the support throughout the entire year this year. I'm looking forward to hopefully many more big things in 2019. I'm excited to see where the channel is in the next year from now. And once again, just thank you guys for everything this year. It's been phenomenal. But anyway, for you guys down below in the comments, let me know your favorite memory, your favorite time with 2018 this year. It could be something you guys did. It can be something that you remember from my channel this year that you guys really enjoyed. Leave a great memory, something you'll always remember from 2018 down below in the comments. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smack the Schmidt out like button down below. If you guys are new to the channel, looking for more content, you have to replace the subscribe button down below as well. 3 different videos go live. Hope you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys next year. So long, everybody.